Hello, wait. Okay, there we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Know Your Geometry Dash Moderator. This is season 2 episode. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's season 2 episode 3, but anyways, that's not important. Today we have the legendary Shakeoff. Shakeoff, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good, but I'm kind of a bit nervous because this is like the first ever interview that I've ever done in my life. So yeah,
Hey, I'm nervous too. Every time I do these, I get nervous for no reason, and I'm the host, so don't worry about it too much.
fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, all right. So we'll start off with probably the most basic question. How did you find out about Geometry Dash?
I remember checking the game for the first ever time when I was with my relative. Saw him playing it, tried it out, and then I was like, that's a pretty cool game. And then a few years later, exactly a few days before 2.1 dropped, I saw Dan TDM playing the game, and I just decided to play it ever since.
So you started in around like 2.0 is when you really started to play, right?
Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice.
I mean,
Sorry about that. I have a
comparing
little
to
cough, but all right. So obviously you have an epic rated level, and I would say you're more of a builder than a player. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Would you?
no, completely the other way around.
You're more of a player?
Yeah, because the levels I've made, I just hosted them and made like the layouts. I tried to decorate a few times, but I just never got like any excitement or like fun while doing the process. Even though in my second collab, I tried to make a decorated part. I managed to pull it off, but it was just a torture for me.
Hey, that's
So
fair
yeah, I
though.
just kept making layouts ever since.
Yeah, layouts are really fun. I think layouts are probably the most fun part to make. Like decoration, like I can do it, but I prefer making layouts for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you still have more creator points than me, so can't be that bad at it. So,
That will change soon, I think.
what did you say? Sorry, my mic cut out.
I said that will change soon
Let's hope, let's
enough.
hope. I doubt it. I have bad luck with my demon rates. All I ever do is make easy demons, and sometimes they don't get through the system. But it is what it is. Anyways, next question. So, what inspires you to keep playing the game? I guess.
It's pretty much just me having fun, doing stuff I find enjoyable, like not forcing to do anything that could tire me out or burn me out. Like whenever I see like a cool level that's like worth beating, I just hop in and start beating. Same thing with like building layouts. If I find a cool song, I just build something with it, and that's how I just pretty much never get bored of the game.
Yeah, that's a good way for sure. And since you are more of a player, now that I got that right, I had the wrong questions pulled up because I thought you were more of a builder. But this is good because I haven't had a player mod on for quite some time. So
I mean, even I still won't call myself a player because I barely can beat the hard demons. But go ahead.
honestly, same though. My hardest is a hard demon, and that's probably
Same.
rated wrongly in my opinion. But yeah, so
Hmm.
so you obviously have a very versatile skill set. You're able to beat and play demons. So what necessarily drew you to the community, or how did you find out about the community in Geometry Dash?
I think it's pretty much when I hopped on Discord, like back in 2018. Like I'm pretty sure I joined at late 2017. At first, I was active in like Eric Van Wilderman's server, and at the same time, Aeon Airs, like the old one. And then I realized that the old Geometry Dash mod pub server existed, so I decided to hop on there, started chatting, and then I realized that there's a good community. So yeah,
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And I believe I'm pretty sure. Aren't you also staff in the Geometry Dash server, right?
uh, I used to. I was a staff ever since the server. became the official GD server back in 2019, and I resigned last year because being active in big servers is just too tiring for me.
Yeah, that's understandable. I quit being active about a year ago in that server too. So that's, I mean, it's like been a year since you resigned, man. It's been a long time since I've actually like talked in that server though. So yeah, I thought you resigned not too long ago. I thought you were still staff. Who are we kidding? But yeah,
It happens.
yeah. But honestly, props to all the staff in that server. I cannot stand
Yeah.
5 minutes in there. It is so.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like people just wilding here, and then the stuff are like behind them, managing to keep everything under control. Shout out to them.
Oh yeah, shout out to the staff for sure. When it was like even like 100,000 members, like that was still a lot. I used to be friends with a lot of staff back then, and they said it was rough back then. And like now there's like, isn't it like 300,000 members now, or I believe so. I don't know, but it's way bigger than it was, and yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously we know each other through the Viper and Paste server, right? And well, since you are a builder and there's lots of builders in that server, who would you say are like some people that might just, inspire you for building? Like not just decoration wise, but like, because you do layouts more. Like who are some gameplay creators that really like I guess inspire you in ways?
Easily Marwek. Marwek has been like the biggest inspiration for me when it comes to building layouts. Like every time I see him uploading something, I just how do I say it? Get hyped or something? I don't know. It's just really refreshing to see him like making all of these really dynamic and exciting and fun to play layouts. I mean, there are also other creators like Chase, Pinotto. I hope I pronounced his name right.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea how to
Uh,
pronounce it. Like Penuto. I don't know. Who knows?
yeah,
But yeah.
like I basically had like a few, how do I say it, phases when it comes to creating. I used to be like that creator who always focuses on input sync. That was basically my Pinuto type of layout arc. And then I moved on to like making balance things between regular gameplay and also sync input sync stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I go through phases too when building stuff. It's just how it is. But eventually we find our own
Exactly.
style, which is, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure cool. All right, now we're gonna ask you more mod related questions. So,
There she.
sorry about that. So as a mod, you have to send levels that you find likable, playable, and you can find on the feature page. But
Yep.
what is something you want to see more of in levels that you don't really see much of right now?
I'd say like more effects that sync with the music. Like I always like take a look at Victorinox X. You know him?
I actually do not.
Oh, he's you should totally check him out. It's like this design slash effect creators that does a really great job with like syncing these pulses, colors with the music that's happening on the level. And it just makes things really exciting. And I just really love when creators do that. It also like I can also see that happening a lot in modern levels with like backgrounds and flashes. It's just really refreshing.
Yeah,
And I
for sure.
highly encourage people to make their levels more dynamic.
To match the energy better, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Honestly, I completely agree with that because sometimes I see levels and I'm like, there's like a super hype buildup, and then like you expect the drop to be like incredibly fun, fast paced, and cool, and then it's just
Yeah,
like
like
the energy's
yeah,
just
like
not there.
yeah, like especially you know how like I love dubstep music, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, like there's a lot of levels that use this really like loud and energetic song, and then the drop is just like super anticlimactic, and that just makes me really mad.
Honestly, same though, because you're building up for the bet what's supposed to be the best part of the level. In my opinion, I think like the drop is where all the energy should like just go wild and
Yeah.
crazy, and then like it's just not there. It can be disappointing. Yeah, I understand that for sure. All right, now I'm going to ask you the opposite of that question. What is something you want to see less of that you see too much of right now?
This is a bit of a tricky question for me. Like lately, I've seen people like making these. How do I say it? Quirky, like abstract levels, like that aren't that have like this weird decorations going on.
Like,
Like ideas wise, they look pretty cool, but all I'm trying to say is the while the ideas are like pretty impressive and all, they should the creators should also focus on making them feature worthy, if that makes sense.
yeah, that totally makes sense because I've seen this in some levels with, I'm not going to say neo design creators, but like just creators that try to be more experimental. Like the ideas are there, but
Yeah,
like it's just not fully executed.
yeah, especially when it comes to the visuals. Like, but to each their own, I guess, because I can see people totally like being fine with visuals not being like up there, but uh, how do I say the ideas and the effects, I guess, are totally stand out. But at the same time, everything should like be balanced, you know.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
what makes a perfect level for me is when it have like good gameplay, solid ideas, feature worthy decorations, etc.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now let's see. Um, oh yeah, here's a question I like to ask. I know you said it's balanced, but what do you value more, gameplay or decoration?
I think decoration, because sometimes no, like more than a lot of times I just turn a blind eye on levels that have really good decorations but bad gameplay just because of like how good the visuals are. Like I can't really name a specific level right now, but just yeah, if a level has like great decorations with like visuals, moving and stuff, but the gameplay is just not the best, I can go behind it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Now,
yeah, I have to go with like visuals over gameplay.
yeah, that's understandable. I mean, personally, I think the opposite, mainly because I can't decorate that well. But you know, yeah. But so I guess we can end the geometry dash portion. So, did I say portion? I can't speak.
Portion.
Portion. What other games besides Geometry Dash do you like to play?
Hollow Knight, absolutely Hollow Knight. Like this entire summer, I went through this whole Hollow Knight phase where I basically touched no other game but that game, and I just did every possible thing that I can do in that game. Beside like some things that would take me forever to pull off. But that said, that game has just took a lot of time from me, made me temporarily stop playing GD just because of how like addicting that game was to me.
Yeah, that's cool. That's actually super cool.
I
I've actually
also
never played Hollow Knight. What's it even
You
about?
absolutely have to. You absolutely should right this instance.
I bet you I could. I'll download it on my Switch for sure.
Let Let's go.
Yeah, what's it
I
even
also
about, really?
it's basically this Metroidvania slash platforming slash boss fighting 2D game. It has a really good, solid plot, like a story, really fun mechanics and bosses and attacks, and it just the artwork in it is just immaculately amazing.
That's super cool.
I
That's
don't know
super
if
cool.
you've, yeah.
Yeah,
And along with Hollow Knights, I also like play some gacha. Like I used to play Genshin, but then I stopped. But for now, I still play Arc Knights.
I've heard lots about Genshin. I've actually never played it. And Arc Knights. What is that about? I've never even heard of that one.
It's a tower defense game. You basically have to deploy these operators and basically kill the opponents that spawn and don't make them reach the zone that you gotta protect. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I there's this one gotcha game that I used to play. It's called Summoner's War. It was I
Never
don't
heard of it.
yeah, just don't download it. It whew, I'm not even gonna get into that game. It's wild, but yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
cool. That's cool. All right, and now outside of video games, what hobbies do you have?
I mean, I like to work out, if you can call that a
Oh yeah,
hobby,
that's
like
definitely
doing
a hobby.
sports. I want to get myself into drawing and like music production, but my computer is like on the verge of death that I'd rather just wait until like get a better hardware and dedicate myself to that.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yes.
Yeah,
So what kind of music do you want to make?
easily EDM.
Honestly, same.
I
EDM is
love
cool.
listening. I honestly really love that type of music, and I already have like I won't say vague, but like a general idea of like how DAWs work, like how like the structure of a song goes, I guess. And yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. And what was it? Oh man, I just had a question and it just erased from my mind. Oh, what was I gonna say?
damn it.
Oh man, I hate when this happens. I'm just gonna cut
No,
this me thinking part out real quick.
no worries. I can wait. Take your time.
What was the question? It was a good question too. Oh, here we go.
Let's
What are
go.
who are your who okay, who okay, who are some of your favorite artists for music?
Uh, let's see. There's Virtual Riot, Space Laces, Barely Alive, Skybreak. They don't really like exist in Newgrounds. There are some producers that I like that happen to upload their stuff on Newgrounds, but most of the people that I love are like really big people who like have nothing to do with Newgrounds, except for Space Laces. I'm pretty sure no, yeah. He used to be known as Corn and Beans, aka the guy who made like songs like Rose, Midnight, Blaze, and now he's just this insane, absolute crackhead artist that the entirety of Twitter basically worships.
For sure, for sure. I think Skybreaks is also on Newgrounds. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, he is, and he's just amazing at his at what he does.
Yeah, I've actually listen. You're I've actually never heard any of his songs. I've just seen his name around there. But yeah,
Fair enough.
so I have another question. We both have a mutual
What is
friend, Eclipse. What do you think of her music?
She's amazing. Like, I can totally see her standing out with like her style. And in the future, I can also see her like becoming big, releasing on these big labels like Rushdown, Halcyon, maybe even Disciple. Who knows? It's just like I'm just really looking forward to what she has in store.
True, she has some incredible talent, yet she won't release her songs on Newgrounds.
I mean, that's kind of understandable. Like, I know from a specific perspective why she doesn't want to do that. So I respect her choice.
Yeah, for sure. Like the thing with Newgrounds is I feel like it can like really help boost you, but like it also like can like trap you in a way. Like if you ever go on any like Creole song or
Yeah,
like any like big Newgrounds Geometry Dash like person
exactly. Like
under their videos, under
Waterplane,
the comments, it's
Hankick.
just like if here from this level, like if you heard from Geometry Dash.
Yeah, and Italy absolutely dislikes that. So she'd rather grow like an audience from like the bass music scene itself,
Yeah,
and
which is
not from any game.
yeah, and that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
All right, and we're coming up towards the end. Is there anything you want to say before we end the interview?
Stream Crisis Vision by Must Die, aka the second best album of all time. And I don't know, enjoy life and do what you like. That's all I can have to say. Call me corny or whatever, but yeah,
Hey, it's valid. It's valid. All right.
yeah.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll put any I said links. Links Shakeoff wants in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm desperate. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.